Making this the perfect time to pursue your needs. 844-333-HAIR or before and after pictures right there at the website, advancedhair.com.
Agents, dial pound 250, use keyword personal injury to connect to OPO Law.
Don't miss Hulu's new original series, Dope Sick, an investigative thriller from executive producer Danny Strong. Discover how one company triggered the worst drug epidemic in American history and then tried to cover it up. Watch how it all began in the boardrooms of Big Pharma, ravaged small-town America, and made its way to the hallways of the DEA. The series stars Michael Keaton, Rosario Dawson, Peter Sarsgaard, Caitlin Dever, Will Coulter, and John Hogenacker. The first 3 episodes and catch new episodes Wednesday on Hulu. Your KFI Money Report brought by Baby Alarm. The Dow was down today, 36 points. NASDAQ was up 124. S&P was up 15. The price of regular gas in California, $4.44 a gallon.
Baby Alarm will keep your commercial fire system in compliance, so you're up to code, not up all night.
Southland weather from KFI. This guys through the night and cool. Those around 63. Temperatures feeling a lot like today, actually. Around 60 at the beaches, 70 Metro LA, Orange County, mid-70s, and then higher in the valley. Same again on Wednesday and a little warmer Thursday and Friday. Right now in Lake Forest, 65, Valley, 61, Marina Del Rey, 62, Manhattan Beach, 52 degrees. We lead local, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Michael Crozier. KFI AM 640.
I'll be right back.
It's one of the funniest chaps, I think, in all of Hollywood, if not the world. And a guy who is has a local event coming up here, which is pretty cool. We'll talk about that. But it's an event going on.
We'll be right back.
And he's with us. Adam Carolla. How are you, Bob?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing excellent, man. I really appreciate you coming on. I guess you got this big, huge event going on. And I think of you often while I'm out shopping or doing things, sort of like a little what would I do in this sort of situation. And I imagine you have the same sort of outlook when you see masks like I do. It bothers me that people wear masks. Does it bother you?
Yes. I mean, I'm bothered by almost everything, but yes, it bothers me because it serves no purpose. Everyone's take on it is, we'll just do it anyway. And my thing is, like, why don't I just wear a traffic cone on my head anyway? Like, as long as we're just doing things for no good reason.
Right, and it's especially annoying to see it like Lowe's or Home Depots or, Anwald, whatever, because those are like the real guys in society, and if they've got the real men in society, man,
Oh, boy, yeah.
I agree, but when's the last time you were in an Anwalt lumber?
Well, I think they changed the name of it like 4 or 5 years ago, didn't they?
Yeah, it was always it's called Stop.
Yeah, right. But
Yeah.
I go to the one right off of...
Canadian Doug Benson to answer that question.
I got the one on Victory in Burbank, right between Burbank and Magnolia. And, man, those guys, everybody who works there, they have a construction background. So I'm, the dumbest guy there, and they are always able to answer the questions. You go to one of these other stores, and you say, hey, where are the light bulbs? The guy looks at you like you're nuts,
Well, that's what happens. So I'll go to Home Depot. Yeah, if you want to go to one of those places, you get knowledge. Right. You get experience, right? And I have the knowledge, I have the experience. I usually end up in the Home Depot because I don't really need someone to explain to me, the difference between Teflon tape and duct tape. Right? I go the biggest funny up is I walk around the Home Depot in Burbank, and I got the tape measure on my belt, I'm wearing the jeans, and at some point some housewife will come up to me and go, excuse me, where's the plumbing department? And then I do the same thing every time. I go, oh, I don't work here. Aisle 13.
Yeah. All right, hold on a second. We got to try to get a better connection. We're losing the connection there. That's probably on our end. But it's similar sort of thing happening to me, where I'm at Home Depot, and I literally I see this woman looking for stuff, and she's not finding it, and I go to help her like I work there. And it's a little off-putting for her because she's like, she's got a mask on, and then all of a sudden I start backing off. But I know the place like the back of my hand, and so, why not save this, lady, 4 or 5 minutes? I enjoy it, right? What the hell? So I'm going to try to get a better connection here with Adam Kroll. He is with us. But I will tell you, while we're doing that, so he is going to be at the Brea Info October 30th at 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. And the special guests are Rob Riggle at 1 p.m. and the guy you might have heard before, Jay Leno at 4 p.m. That's kind of cool, right? All right, so we're back with Adam. Sorry about that, Bob.
Sorry, Bob.
But you know what? I think you're right. When it didn't happen to me when I was my daughter's 3 years old. And you know those old styles? You grew up in the valley like I did. But it's the light, it's the inset light above a sink.
I see.
Ceiling, but it's not
There's the tray. The architect was crazy. That was dance on your side.
So I go to Home Depot and I look everywhere in the lighting.
I can do it to be very crazy. That was dance on your side.
This square, it's like 12 by 12 square piece of glass that's that's slightly tinted. And he said, "Did you check lighting?" And my daughter was only 3. And I said, "Hey, so did we check lighting?" She goes, "Yeah, Dad, we checked lighting."
On your side.
It was probably sandblasted, not tinted.
Right, yes, it was. Yes, you're right. It probably was sandblasted, yeah. But you can't find that anywhere.
Sticky dough.
There's all these things built in the
something
50s, 60s, and even 30s and 40s in the valley, that all those pieces would be available because that's all the homes had in those days.
It's called progress.
Hey, where's your cereal?
I know you got nostalgia for that, but we move on.
Right. I totally get it.
Hey, where's your cereal?
He's beautiful and a great man and saved me a lot of money. He sends me a bill, and I said, "Hey, I'll just write a check and I'll put it in the mail." And he's like, "We really do everything electronically." And I'm like, "I'm not really sure how to do that, but I'm a 1970s guy, living in 2021. It's not easy."
Yeah, I'm gonna guess them way. I'm always
All right, we got two.
Hey, where's your
Short break and see if we can clear that up. But it's unbelievable. When I was a kid, not when I was a kid, but I guess when cell phones came out, a buddy of mine, a guy named Robbie Fox, had one in his car, and he would call somebody from his cell phone in his car, and I would always have to ask him when he called me, "Hey, are you in your car?" And he said, "Yeah, why do you ask?" I said, "Because it sounds like you're on a landline. It sounds beautiful." That was 1985, 86. It sounds beautiful, it sounds very clear. And, cut to 30 years later, and you get stuff like this. Something happened with technology. I know they call it 4G, 5G, 6G, and all that stuff. But I think the G, we're done with the underwater sound from cell phones. I don't think we are. I think it's just, with everybody having one.
Where's your cereal instead?
8 miles away instead of 1 mile. And that's what that results
Over in
in.
my office, if I'm at my desk, I can't use my cell phone, but if I scoot my chair back 5 feet, it works.
Oh, I see. All right.
That's right,
Jab of the Johnson & Johnson?
Not yet.
It's coming. Investigators say they believe the pipeline that sprung a leak off the coast a couple weeks ago was pulled by an anchor from a cargo ship back in January. The Justice Department asked the Supreme Court to block the abortion restriction law in Texas. And D.C. has pulled more than half of its metro trains from service over a wheel and axle issue which caused a derailment last week. We'll check the three-ways with Angel. Well, you want to sell your home and you want to get out of Dodge, right? Maybe you want to move to a place like Hyman, right? You can enjoy yourself. There's big stores there. Kind of cool out there. I stopped there on the way home. Sunday is your move. They're very good at what they do over at Sunday. They're trying to buy a lot of homes, right? So they're very aggressive. You call them up, and they're going to come over to your house, do a 3D walkthrough, take photos, send it off to their huge database of investors. And then next week, the average homeowner gets 12 different offers on their home. 12 offers! Sounds like a small bidding war. It is. So phone them up. Also ask for the $20,000 cash advance that you can get when you sell with Sunday. That's kind of cool as well, right? So it's perfect. You don't have to deal with the hassles of showings or realtors or cleaning or making upgrades. Those are for the birds. And not a bird. So let's phone them up, right? 800-25-OFFER, 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 or go to the website, Sunday.com, SUNDAE.com. Sunday, the California License Real Estate Broker, the area license number 0208829.
This is former Notre Dame quarterback Brady Quinn. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Staples Stores.
John Gibson is manning the crease tonight for the Anaheim Ducks against the Calgary Flames. Center Derek Grant and Greg Patterson cleared waivers today. In more waiver news, this time in the NBA, the Lakers are bringing back guard Avery Bradley. They signed him off waivers after he failed to make the Golden State Warriors squad. And tonight it's the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans battling it out on Monday Night Football to bring an eventful Week 6 to a conclusion. I'm Jimmy Haffron.
Staples Connect has the innovative tech and tools that you need. Now get up to $200 off select laptops like the HP. Explore more at Staples or StaplesConnect.com. In-store only. Offer ends 10/23. Limit 2. Staples Connect, the working and learning store.
From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, we make it easy. Let's get out to the 5.
In a Legion Park on the southbound side to the South 110 connector, that transition is off limits due to an overturned tanker. So this is what what's going on the 5 freeway. It's going out of Los Feliz from Los Feliz Boulevard and the drive along the 110 northbound. Pretty slow moving as well out of South LA, getting away from just about Exposition as you travel back to the 5. Things are shaping up nicely in Newport Beach. This earlier problem along Coast Highway coming up on Bayside Drive. According to Newport PD, they said that lanes have reopened here along Coast Highway at Bayside. But we're still seeing northbound backing up. Not quite from Jamboree. It's improving. Southbound's looking a lot better as well. And let's head out to Anaheim Hills, 91 eastbound, coming up at the 55 freeway, slowing down at Imperial Highway, better by Green River. Kfi in the sky helps get you there faster. I'm Lisa Martinez.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Is finding the right candidate slowing you down? Cut straight to You're Hired with Indeed. Their hiring platform makes it easy to attract, screen, and interview candidates all in the same place. To find your next great hire, visit Indeed.com/credit.
Hey, it's Jerry. Medicare annual enrollment is here. It's time to keep your Medicare moving forward with Scan Health Plan. Scan is a comprehensive Medicare Advantage plan with new cost-saving benefits. Plans for 2022 may include $125 monthly gift back, lower out-of-pocket costs, more included dental coverage, and more. To learn more, call Scan Health Plan at 1-855-479-7226, TPY 711, or ask your local agent about Scan. Call Scan to see if you qualify. Scan Health Plan is an HMO plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Scan Health Plan depends on contract renewal.
Here's what you need to know about the Pfizer COVID-19 booster. Not everyone needs one. Those who should receive a booster are 65 and older, long-term care residents, and those 50 to 64 with underlying medical conditions. Consider a booster if you're 18 to 49 with underlying medical conditions, or 18 to 64 with a high risk of COVID exposure at work. Only get a booster if it's been at least 6 months since you received your second dose of Pfizer. Find a booster near you at myturn.ca.gov. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
In need of a vacation? Your Catalina Island experience awaits. And now for a limited time, stay 3 nights for the price of 2.